Hello, this is Forever Jemmy, and today we're going to be doing a Kayle gameplay. So that should be fairly relaxed, like it is to play Kayle usually. But I did try and record some Earth, but I realised that I am really, really bad at Earth, and I can't choose any champions that are good. So I'm going to insert a short gameplay footage here of all my fails in Earth. So anyway, let's get into this gameplay. I've been trying to choose different champions that are a little bit more interesting and whatnot to play, but sometimes it doesn't quite work out as you'd like. I've been not having the best of luck recently playing games and stuff, so I decided I'm just going to do something that's easy, quick, a Kayle. It's a sort of, you don't really have to worry too much about her. She's either if she falls off early game or if you're bad early game, then you can always come back late game, as long as you don't go like 0-10. She's just a very easy champion to play, and I don't think anyone would say anything different. So this gameplay does turn out quite well, and it was the first one I tried as her in the mid lane. But I kind of want to talk a little bit more about Paragon, which is coming out, which the beta is coming out soon. So I don't know if any of you are following Paragon. I definitely am, because I'm interested in seeing if it's going to turn out well. Like I was saying back in my Leona gameplay. And I'm just interested to see how it's going to go. And it turns out that I was right. I wasn't sure if it was going to become free-to-play later on, but they are doing a free-to-play beta. And originally they was doing a paid-for alpha, just to get them into it a little bit. But they are doing a free-to-play beta now, so I've signed up for that, and that should come up on 26th. I can get into the beta, it's going to start. So as soon as that's come up, I'm going to try and make a first impression video, and make a few videos in Paragon to see what it's like. If it's good, when it fully releases, I might just go straight to that. But just talking about the gameplay in the background at the moment, we know. I say I'm playing Kayle, but I'm playing against that new champion, Kayle, something like that. And she's doing pretty bad here, so it just gives me a really good start. So pretty much for the rest of the game, I just, kind of stomp through the rest of their team, which is quite good. But I'm really looking forward to Paragon. I've intentionally not known much about it other than when it's being released and stuff like that, so I kind of want to get my first impressions when I first play it, and I feel like I've said this before, and I just like having that first time not being ruined by looking at things before you actually see the finished product or whatever. So we'll see how it goes. I mean, I've played a couple of betas before, of games in general, not just like in the League of Legends patch, blah blah blah, whatever. What do they call it? Live server? I don't even know what they call it. The thing which comes out before it comes out on the live servers, the normal servers. But I have played a few games before they came out as betas and stuff. So, and I've had mixed experience with them. It's either made me absolutely hate the game or absolutely love the game. So, like, I played ESO when it first came out. I was in the beta, and I actually bought it before I got into the beta, because I thought if this is what they're saying it is, which was meant to be like an online Skyrim, or something like that, it would have been amazing, which it totally was not, and it was pretty awful in the beta. I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of enjoyable in a way, but it was just like, to me, felt like a rip-off of World of Warcraft, and it was just put into the Elder Scrolls world. So each to their own or whatever. If people like that, then fair enough. I just really don't like it. And apparently they've changed it a lot recently, and it's a lot better now. But I just don't feel like giving it another chance, because even if they've changed it a lot and it's a lot better, it's still not what they promised. They kind of said it's going to be Skyrim Online, and it totally is not. So whatever. It's people that maybe don't like Skyrim or never played Skyrim before and then just like MMOs, maybe they'll like it. But for people that have played Skyrim and were promised a Skyrim MMO, it just didn't really hit the fix. I mean, I played before Skyrim. I played Oblivion, which was awesome as well. Like, I wouldn't even mind if they went back to those sort of primitive, ways you could use it, because you didn't have like dual wield and all that stuff back then in Oblivion. Even if they went back to that, I'd be better. Anyway, I'm totally off topic now. I was talking about betas I got into. So obviously I played the Minecraft beta, which was a long time ago now. I can't even think how long ago it was, but I played that with my friend. I saw him playing it, and we just jumped on together. Like I bought it there, and then we jumped on together. That was a lot of fun back in the day. I still enjoy playing Minecraft, but not as much in multiplayer anymore. It was better when I was playing with that first friend who I got in with. But yeah, you know, this beta could do one or two things, and I think I've said this to my friend. I'm not sure I said this on a video, but I feel like Paragon is going to be that game which bridges, you know, in between FPS or those sort of shooting games and a MOBA. And it's either going to do that really, really well, or it's just going to completely fail. Because I just feel like that's what happens with a lot of MOBAs that I play. It just doesn't seem to work out well. If you know, if it's not too complex, or it's too complex or something like that. You've got to have that sort of middle ground, which I feel like League of Legends has found quite well. And I'd like to see how it's played in third person, because it just looks really good. Like I said, I've played a bit of Smite, so I've kind of got a little bit used to it. But I feel like Smite was optimized for like a PlayStation or Xbox console, basically. And I'm hoping that Paragon is going to be optimized for PC, which would just make it that much better. And obviously I'm a PC gamer, so you know, that's the sort of thing I'd be looking for. And you know, I did talking about being a PC gamer, I did for a long time be a console gamer. I went from PC to console, then back to PC, which is a bit strange. Most people just stick with one. You know, when I was younger, I used to play a lot of games on my dad's PC, especially like Warcraft 3. Loved Warcraft 3, and different games like that, similar to that. I can remember playing a game called, I think it was called, what was it, Voyager? No. Oh, I can't remember. It was some sort of, was it Star Trek Delta Force or something like that? That was a brilliant game, and if you guys can pick it up now, like, even, it's not just nostalgic purposes, that was just a good game in general, especially if you like Star Trek. Which I was watching a lot of Star Trek back then with my dad as well. So, but yeah, I went from PC, and then some of my friends were on consoles, so I decided I'd get a console and just start playing with them. And it was really good for a long time. You know, we used to play with each other every night and stuff like that. But I went back to PC because, again, I was kind of in between console and PC. I'd still play on my PC and play on my console. Whilst I was playing console, and then a lot of my friends started to move to PC. So I just thought, yeah, I'll just carry on. I'll just move back to PC as well, because I was already like in between, and I wasn't sure which one I liked more. So, I mean, I have nothing against consoles, and I feel like consoles are a good basis for most gamers, because everyone's on the same system. So, you know, you're not going off, you know, you're not going up against someone who has like a 30, well, it's probably not going to be that much, like 10 grand PC, someone who has like a £500 PC. It's not, you know, it's a bit different, and the plays that you can make, and lag and latency and all that shit is, lag and latency and the same thing, but you know what I'm saying, that there's a huge difference between those price margins, where at least when you're on a console, you know, everyone's got exactly the same hardware, so it makes it a little bit easier, you know, if you're playing well, because you've outplayed someone who's got exactly the same hardware of you. Not like, you know, you're playing well because you've got a better PC than someone. Doesn't really make much sense, you know. You see what I'm getting at there. But no, I do kind of sort of miss my days of playing on my console, because I felt like it's a lot more casual, a lot more fun. Where I feel like, well, not fun. I feel like, yeah, like casual, like I say, but PC gaming is a lot more, I would say, stressful, which sounds weird, because it's a hobby, and you wouldn't expect a hobby to be stressful, but it is slightly stressful, because everything's so competitive and stuff like that, and I just feel like it's just that mindset on PC that it is more competitive. It's not that I dislike that, I just wish there were some more games which were a bit more casual, and maybe I'm not playing the right game for it being casual, for League of Legends, but the only casual games I seem to play now are single-player games, which I really love, and I love playing the single-player games on PC. And I probably I think I'm going to stick to PC forever now. I don't think I'm ever going to get another console, not unless there's like an exclusive that I really, really want, which there has been a few, but not enough to make me drop that amount of money. But yeah, I just like the graphics and everything on PC better than I do on console. This conversation has really gone a strange route, from me trying to talk about Paragon to then talking about me liking PC over console. God. But no, sorry, let's get back to Paragon. As I was saying earlier, I'm going to do a first impressions on it, and I'm going to do a few gameplay videos on it. And it's out for 4 days, and I should be home for most of those days, not at work or anything, so I should be able to get quite a bit of footage out of that. So I'm gonna, see. I'm probably not gonna get much response to this video, but if people really want me to do Paragon, I'm just gonna try and, get as much out as I can. And if people really hate my Paragon footage or whatever, then I just won't put it out, or whatever. I'll have the footage there, but it doesn't mean I've necessarily got to put it out or whatever. And I think I'm going to try and do it a little bit differently, so I'm going to do some where it's going to be these sort of commentary sort of videos like I'm doing now, and I'm going to do some where it's like the full gameplay videos where I'm talking along with people, and I might see if my friend Josh will allow me to have him in the video as well, because we can talk over Skype or whatever and record his voice as well, so that should be interesting. And I'm hoping to find something that's really stupidly broken on Paragon, because I feel like they haven't. This is like their open beta where they're trying to get people to come on and tell them what's bad about the game. So I'm hoping that they've left some really stupidly overpowered things, like overpowered combinations between champions or heroes or whatever they're calling them, and getting some of that in. So that should be quite fun. I'm looking forward to it with apprehension. So it should be good, but I'm not going to put all my faith in it just yet. But whatever. We'll see what happens. And I've been thinking about doing some more Let's Plays as well, because obviously I just need to do one more video, and then I've finished my not the Long Dark. Well, what's it called now? Oh gosh, I can't even remember. Wait a second, let me just have a look. Left Alone. That's it. Left Alone. I've only got one more video, and then I should finish Left Alone. It's not too long, but I've been wondering what to do a Let's Play in, so I've been looking around. I might even go back and do the original Tomb Raider game, because I really enjoyed that, but I'm not sure about it. I just don't know. I'll have to have a look around, but there's a few games that I've been wanting to play, like Prison Architect and stuff like that, but we'll see what happens. And I know that me and my friends sometimes do Civ games, and I was wondering if anyone would be interested in doing that, or listening to us just jabber on about it. Although I'll have to tell my friends to be less offensive, because when we all get together we're very offensive to each other, and it can come across as offensive to other people. But that should be quite fun. So I'll see what they say, see what's happening. And I was meant to be doing some gameplay with my friend Josh on his PS4, his Xbox One. I think it's PS4. I can't remember now. I was going to do some sort of brawling game or something. I know he's got a few different fighter games, so I'll have a look at doing that as well, which should be quite interesting, because I'm pretty sure you can record just straight away from an Xbox 4 now. PS4 now. Not like you had to get like a capture card or anything for the PS1. Why can I not talk today? Not like you had to get a capture card for the PS3 and the Xbox 360. I think with the One and the PS4 now, you can just record straight away without getting a capture card, which is really good for people that like to record gameplays and stuff. I think they've probably put it in there for that. But I'm getting towards the end of this video now. Like you've seen, Kayle is just sort of a no-brainer sort of champ. You just whack on your fucking auto-attack thing, and then that's it. But thank you for watching. This has been Forever Jammy, and I hope you look forward to seeing me play some Paragon and other things. Goodbye.